Okay, so we had our hide already where we last left off. Last time I did started to do this little cat, I was talking about building your base and getting it ready to go first. And we had the problems with the wood, it was all messed up, and I didn't have any other wood. So this one here, we've done is set it up so that we can have, when we get the skin on, we can set our feet and have the weight on it. What we've done is taken this bitchin' piece of wood, and then this other one, and then this here foam I've carved into a rock, and I'll coat it with rock mix later. But before we get into putting the skin on, I want to talk to you about the eye set now. Forgot to unplug the foam, but this cat is looking out just over its nose, and
No, you reached Chuck Testas in Ojai Valley, Texas.
okay, I'm going to cut this part
Leave
out.
me a message, and I'll call you back, hopefully. Thanks for calling. Have a great day.
Anyway, getting back to the eye set, this cat is looking out over its nose, so when it's chasing a mouse, it can see in front of it. Now, if you look at this mannequin, the eye is looking this way. It's looking out toward the horizon. And that's where you get these goofy eye sets that you can't fix, and why cats seem so hard to mount. This is a brand X. I just happen to have it in the archives, so I thought I'd use it up. But this is a cat here is one I sculpted with Fraser, and I'm going to set these in here, see if you could see the difference in the direction the cat's looking. You can see how this one is looking just like this live cat. And then this one is looking straight out, like I said, above the almost at the horizon, it looks like. Because the other issue is this neck isn't, the head's kind of set wrong. It's not just that it's looking up, the way they attached it is incorrect, so you got two problems. You got the wrong head angle and the wrong eyesight angle. So that's why I like to use these mannequins. And then another issue that I hate is you can only get like this slit eye look or kind of a more relaxed eye look. But if you look at the pictures, if there's any light at all, the cat's eye is going to be more round. These are bird eyes, but I think if they just make eyes more round instead of like a reptile, that will get you a better look too. So we've talked about the eyes a little bit. Now we'll get ready to put the skin on. And first thing we got to do is make our lips lock with the foam nose. I'm just going to take this little tool I made out of a syringe with a drywall screw. Comes in handy for all kinds of things, scratching in detail. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm going to take this off and get this. Maybe I'm not. Get the skin ready. Man. Gotta go on. Try it this way. Okay, now, like I said, we got a dorsal cut on this one. I'm going to take and put my ear clay in. We don't nearly need that much. There's not a lot of muscle on a bobcat, so we'll make two little cones. smaller than on the deer. And again, lay them in the front like we do. So, okay, now, one of my tricks to stretching my legs when it's tubed is to put the ear turners in so you can stretch it out so it'll go on. And we do that on all four. Not used to work on your side, JJ. Funny how you get used to your own. Now, another thing too. I could set the eyes in now and get it all perfect and then ruin it when I put the head on. Or I could put the skin on and roll the head back and set the eyes, and that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do, oh, and crap. Now, when Mike does these, he puts his toes in first and sews all these up ahead of time. So when he puts it up, that's done. Most guys, this is how I'm going to do this one, is I'm going to, oh man, this toe's ripped all the way, I didn't see this. Anyway, I'm going to put the skin on, then I'm going to sew them up, just to do it that way, just to show you. Same with the tail, I'll make a little tail and sew it up instead of sewing it up ahead of time. So you can put a little glue down each of your legs. Some people like to use caulk, latex caulk. But I'm going to put a little glue down each leg. I'm going to flip this over and slide it on. Now, then the other challenge is which way do you put it on first? I start with my, see boy, we got both sides out. So I'm going to start with this long, when I said both sides out, what I meant is on the same side we got one leg forward and on the rear leg is way the hell back here. It's going to make it tough. So I'm going to try this first, like this, and stretch the piss out of this. Get this opposite.
Young Sab checking in for the out 12. You don't like the way I'm making moves? Oh well. I saw the cards I was dealt, so I played it. They asked me how I did it, so I'll tell them how I made it. From rapping and hustling, selling CDs and bubbling, doing shows on the road and watching the fans. I got doubling, losing partners. I'm talking LC and smoke, bro. I love you. My family told me don't stop, you gotta take it. If you ask me how I made it, I'm marking myself for people to see. Yeah, I got competition, but they ain't as lethal as me. So when I make a major move, that's when I hit up CT, cause I know we anxiously waiting as they put me on TV. Because my family, they got me. My partner beat that he got me. My partner Casper, he got me. So don't be mad that you not me. Say hello when you spot me. Can't go to jail for nobody. I got that jab like I'm Rocky. You probably thought I was Rocky, huh?
Nope. Just Chuck Testa.
From rapping and hustling, selling CDs and bubbling, doing shows on the road and watching the fans. I got doubling, losing partners. I'm talking LC and smoke, bro. I love you. My family told me don't stop, you gotta take it. If you ask me how I made
Chuck
it.
Testa. I'm probably as messed up as the world was over this whole taxiderm thing. No. Now you guys realize that I sing. You can go to iTunes and buy the right thing. You probably thought I was Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. No. You probably thought I was Lil Wayne or Rick Ross. You probably thought I was Eminem or Criss Cross. No. You probably thought I was E40 or Too Short. Nope, Chuck Testa.
From rapping and hustling, selling CDs and bubbling, doing shows on the road and watching the fans. I got doubling, losing partners. I'm talking LC and smoke, bro. I love you. My family told me don't stop, you gotta take it. If you ask me how I made it. If you ask me how I made it.
If you ask me how I made it.
See, once we get this back, when it comes time to put this back on our rock, we're able to set our toes right onto there and add some weight to the feet so it doesn't look like it's just setting on there. This little thing lines up right here. we can get our alignment, and forgot my needle and thread over. No, wait. My thread. I'll try JJ's fancy needle again. The curved one.
That's the one Jeff likes.
That's the one Jeff likes? Oh, you like the half?
Yeah, I can't use it for birds.
You can't use this one? You like the whole, the hook one, right? Whatever it is, straight with the
The
curved
J.
edge. J-shaped needle. Yeah, JJ. You use 2 of them, make your initial.
Try it.
I'm going to use 1 thread for this. Put a knot in. Now if you looked at my videos, I skinned to the tip of the toe. So I'm going to start there. I'm going to use the whip stitch. And sew this up. And then I'll repeat on all 3 other legs. And then we'll come up and do the back. And the back we'll do in 2 half from the front and half from the back. We'll start at the head and go to the tail, and start at the tail and go towards the head. And I'm going to add a little bit of glue in here in a minute, as soon as I get down a little bit. This bobcat skin is really thin, so we're just going to use a single thread. And like I said, no fancy whip lock stitch. So we're going to cut out now and come back. We'll flip it around and throw the rest up and the tail up, and then do the head.